Top of the day, my loves. Top of the day. And when I say top of the day, it is literally top of the day. It is 6:53 in the AM. I haven't even brushed my funky teeth, y'all. Well, it shouldn't be funky because I took a bath and showered late last night. So it's fresh breath. Okay. But if you watch my other couple of videos, you realize that I've been in my feels. Well, I woke up this morning, not so much in my feels because I have a clearer understanding that I wanted to share with you guys since I shared that I was in my feelings yesterday. And it's a word for me, but I also know it's a word for you. Take it how it applies to you and your life. Take it how it resonates. Do not take everything that I say verbatim because, again, this is my story and your story is not going to be the same as mine. But there are similar patterns that I speak on that you may be able to recognize in your own situation, okay? And one of them being if you're an empath, um, you feel a lot. You may feel a lot of things deeply more than others. You have an inner knowing about things that you're like, how do I know that about them? You know it, okay? Just know that you know it. I'll go into depth about that in another video, but this is quick. This is quick because one thing God had to tell me is that sometimes the hardest thing you can do is walking away because every fight is not your fight. It doesn't matter if it's your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, your mama, your daddy, your best friend, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whomever it may be. Whomever it may be. If you're anything like me, you fight the good fight, always have. Your anybody who's in your inner circle, their battle is your battle, and you took that on wholeheartedly. You did that, no matter what it was, whether you was fighting teenagers in your adult life, whether or not you was taking on other people's kids to get them a break, whether or not you was cooking whole entire meals and footing the bill, whether or not you was planning birthday parties and anybody thought about planning a party for you, but you get what I'm saying, right? You understand. This is a time that God wants you to choose your damn self. Yes, I said damn. God wants you to choose your damn self. Stop choosing everybody else over you. Stop doing that. You are giving your energy away freely. They are snatching your energy up. And yes, I know you have a plethora of energy. You have an abundance of energy. Your energy overflows, and there's a reason for that. And it is not to be given it to disrespectful, disobedient, disloyal, unloving creatures. And yes, I said creatures. It is not to be given it to them. Why? Are they giving it back to you? And the energy that they do give back to you is fucked up energy. Yes, I said fucked up too. Take this as me still being in my feelings, but recognizing who I am, and what I am here to do. Okay? And so maybe you've been feeling like that lately. Maybe you've been feeling like you ain't been yourself because you are going through an identity crisis. That is just God bettering you. That is just God opening up your three eyes so you can see clearly and hear clearly. Listen, it's a two-way street. You got to see and hear it. If you sit still enough, you'll be able to see it. You'll see the nuances in their body. You'll see when y'all watching a show and out the corner of your eye, you looking at the TV and you're like, see, I know it. And you see who supposedly be your friend go, that's a sign, babe. Don't ignore it. When your friends make those little gestures, that's a sign of envy. That is a sign of jealousy. That is a sign that either they don't believe you or they want to have what you believe. They want your spiritual gifts. And here you are being all free and loving and just being yourself and just excited that y'all are on this journey together. And you're just sharing in your excitement, but you're not sitting still long enough to hear and listen, to see their reaction to your excitement. That is really what is going on. That is why God is trying to get you to sit still, because you have to look at their reaction and you have to see it. But not only that, you need to hear what they're saying, because you'll get the, oh, really? Oh, well, so and so did this, after you done shared some good news with them. After you done share good news with them, they don't congratulate you. Pay attention now. You gotta pay attention, because it's the little things. It's the little things. Not also the fact that they don't clap for you, but it's the little things. It's the little nuances. So you come in and you was like, oh my God, guess what, girl? Or guess what, boy? I had a dream. And in the dream, God said this to me. And they say, oh, well, my so-and-so got this or heard this. And you like, you don't pay attention because you still excited and you still talking. But that was a dig, boo. That was a slight. That was devilish. That was negative. Babe, they didn't clap for you. Honey, they didn't big you up. Babes, they were not excited for your excitement. If someone doesn't get excited because you are excited and you are supposed to be their friend, their lover, their sister, their brother, if they don't get excited for you, they are not for you at all. Point blank, period. Ain't no giving them a second chance. Ain't no, okay, well, they have a good heart. None of that. None of that. And it's funny that I used to preach that to my great niece when she was like 5, and used to get into it with this little girl, and not even get into it because she was the sweetest little girl. My great niece was. But the other little girl used to say things like, oh, you should have got brown boots instead of the black ones, like diminishing her. And I peeped it for a 5-year-old, but I never peeped it in my life, because I felt like the people that I picked was for me, and they were like me, but they were not like me. They were the complete opposite of me. Some of them were very well in hiding it because they had a lifetime of hiding it. And because I was not sitting still, listening and paying attention and watching, I missed all the signs. I caught them. Understand, I caught them. But because I was confused and seeing things through rose-colored glasses, I put that to the side. But the crazy part about it is I know emphatically, beyond a shadow of a doubt, if I had not been in the throes, in the depths of black magic, I know I would have walked away, because I walked away my entire life from people, places, and things that didn't resonate with me anymore. But at the time, I wasn't thinking about it not resonating with me. It was just like, okay, either I was done with it, or they did something, or I peeped something. You understand? But from the time I was 25, I was being groomed. They were harvesting my energy, y'all. And I have so many countless examples. My evidence is irrefutable. It would stand up in a court of law. And the fact that these people have left my life prior to me even having to lift a finger, say anything, or even walk away, they left. Every last one of them, by not supporting me, by not loving me unconditionally, and literally walking away from me and withholding their energy from me. They did that first. So when God opened my eyes to see who they were truly, to see who their souls are, their spirits are, they had already walked away. So they didn't even give me anything to do. That's it. I didn't have to do not one single solitary thing. I didn't have to lift a finger. I didn't have to do anything because they walked away first. They did. Every last one of them. And if they say no, they telling you a lie. Okay? Every last one of them. I'm talking about from the men in my life to the family members in my life to the friends in my life. Remember, and then I was about to say something else, but let me put this in there because then you have the sideliners, okay? You have the people that ride the sideline that form an opinion about you but has not had one conversation with you. Hear what I said? They have formed an opinion on you but had probably not even said hi to you or even boo. Nothing. Ain't said nothing to you. But they formed an opinion about you. Which means, baby girl, baby boy, they not for you either. And not because they are biased and they don't know how to think for themselves. And they're a part of the hive, the group hive, okay? The ones that believe the news is real and believe they are who they think they are right now, i.e., the ones that are still asleep, i.e., the ones that are not woken to who they are spiritually yet. I remember I used to use that term. I was woke, I was woke, I was woke. Oh, I was not woke back then. But I see now. I see now. And it's disheartening to say the least because I've always had hope and I still have hope. But I recognize that there are some people, I'm not going to say that they're hopeless because I don't believe that. I don't believe people are hopeless. I really don't. And maybe some, given what I know now and what is actually really taking place on this planet, I know a lot will probably say that I'm still naive, that I'm still not woke, but I am. I understand what's going on with our food. I understand with what's going on. I understand. I understand. I overstand. I spiritually overstand. I do. I know they're trying to kill us. They've made attempts. I know it. But I still have hope. My hope will never falter. Even in my darkest days, I had hope. And I hope that you are finding hope as well in your darkest days, okay? Whenever I go on a rant, it's not really a rant and it's not me mumbling and it's not me going on about myself. It is for you to see yourself within me. That's the only reason why you clicked on my channel. That's the only reason why you clicked on this video. Is because we are spiritually connected. And baby boy, baby girl, if you are anything like me and you struggling, listen, you are a powerhouse. You are a powerhouse. And it's a beautiful thing. And I mean you are a powerhouse because you've overcome a lot. Yeah, you've overcome a lot. If you've clicked on this channel, then you, my love, are special. The very core of you was handcrafted by God. Why I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm thinking of hope, and why did this acronym come into my mind? Healing other people's entities. Why did that come into my mind? I'm going to have to use that though, because that's basically what we are, empaths. But we must also recognize that some people's entities, some people's energy, some people's karma is what it is because of their decisions and choices that they made. It has nothing to do with you. Whether you are there or you are not there, it is their karma. It is their choices that they made that landed them there. Yes, I accept that same rule of thumb to my life. I recognize my choices and decisions that landed me where I'm at. Yeah, I know I was in my feelings. Yeah, I know I am the cause for me being here, even though I did have help. And if things had fallen apart in your life, it's not just the choices you made. Somebody is also gaslighting you. Somebody is also trying to pin their karma on you. Yeah. Especially if things were great up until a certain time ago and it's like all hell broke loose and it has not stopped breaking loose. All hell broke loose for 20 years. And I say 20 years even though because I've been on this path for a second. And I'm going to say I've been on it when I went to Texas, but I was on it long before then. A lot of us are on, everybody is on the path. Everybody's on the path. Everybody out. You're not exempt. We just didn't know what path we were supposed to be on. We didn't. We did not. But now that I've discovered my path, I ain't gonna lie, it's taken a lot to get used to a lot of things. And one thing is seeing the world for as it is and not as I wanted it to be. And not as the rose colored glasses filtered it to be. Everybody sitting here talking about filters on pictures. Y'all got filters on y'all lives and don't even know it. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I got filters on y'all lives and don't even know it. Anywho, somebody need to hear exactly what I said. I love you guys. You got this. No matter what you're going through, no matter what the devil or the negative energy, to me it's all the same. So when I interchange them, please don't come for me. Not at all. Not at all. I've read a lot of things on a lot of different religions, and to me they're all the same. So they are all the same. I do believe that we have ascended masters. I believe Yeshua. Yes, I do. I do believe Muhammad existed. Yeah, I do. I do. Their energies have. Even if some people argue that the stories in the Bible are fictional and not a historical account, the energy is still relevant. The stories, the parables are still applicable to our lives, literally and figuratively. So it means something. I am learning that everything carries energy. A pen, a bottle of water, a flower before it's been cut from its vine, crystals, a fan, paper. I'm coming to that realization and acceptance, which means in that everything and everybody deserves respect. Yeah. Healing other people's entities is not your sole mission. It's not your mission at all. Now, the people you come across, if chosen wisely, their actions and their words, you will heal them because you are a healer. You are. Your energy heals people within your vicinity. Yeah. I'm speaking of myself, but if you're on this channel, then either you've come across someone like me or you are someone like me. Either way, you get the point, you get the message. Apply it how it goes to your life. Namaste. Mazel tov. Ashe, my loves. Ashe, ashe. We coming up out this funkiness. Coming up out this funkiness. Whatever you got to do. Whatever you got to do. Get up, get out of the bed. Get up, get out of the bed. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Come on, y'all. We got this.